Hey y'all, welcome to another Christmas video. This one's all about stockings. So I have all the stocking stuffers here for my family of 6, for me and my husband, and then for our 4 children, we have an 11-year-old boy, and then 3 girls, 8, 6, and 3. So if you want to check out any other gift ideas on my channel, I already have what I got my kids for Christmas up, and then I will be doing another video on what we got our nieces and nephews, so look out for that one. I do think a lot about the gifts that I give, including stocking things, and I like sharing those with y'all to give you some more ideas to see if there's something that you're like, yeah, that's a really good idea for the person in my life that I am getting a gift for. So in my videos, I do like to share how much I paid for everything, be very transparent on budget, and I will link anything that I can. Let's just go ahead and get started. I started off with a budget of $30 each, but I didn't realize, this is why it's important to write things down. I usually am really good about it, but it's been a crazy year. To write things down as I buy them, because I did buy a few things ahead of time when I saw good deals or something specific that I was like, oh, I want to put that in my kids' stockings, and I had some saved up that I didn't realize, and you'll learn from your mistakes. But it ended up being about $40 for each of the kids, so not crazy over, and then still $30 each for me and my husband. All right, so I'm going to start with the kids, and I am just going to share the common things that are in each of their stockings. So we're going to get candy out of the way. I only did 2 different things for candy this year. I do like to do kind of special type candy that we don't usually do. It's a tradition to do chocolate coins, so $1 for these, and then I've had these bags for years that I will take them out and put them inside the bag and put them in the stocking. I know, but it's just super cute. So I have all of those. I do have a child that has some allergies, so I have been making her chocolate coins, and I just previously got this coin thing. This is actually a Gringotts coin thing because I love Harry Potter too. And then I have like these chocolate foils. I'll just use, there's like allergen-free chocolate chips. There's a couple different brands in my store, and I will just melt them down and put them in. That's like literally the easiest. I have not tried a like from scratch chocolate recipe, but it just makes it easy and makes it to where she has chocolate coins she can eat. So I have those for her, and I previously bought those. And then the other candy that I'm putting in the kids' stockings is I got this thing. So each of the 3 kids that don't have allergies, I will give 2 each. And then for the one that has allergies, I got this special little icy thing. This was $2, and these were, I think it ended up being about $2.50 each for like the total candy. So these were $4.50, I think. I think it cost me like $4.50 to get these. And then this was $2, so hers was like a little bit more. Well, no, because I already know I still have to get the chocolate. So yeah, we're going to say about $2.50 for her too. All right, so this little icy thing, I don't know, it was in the stocking stuffer candy aisle, but it's like a sucker, and you dip it in the sour powder. Is this one sour? I don't know if it is. So that is the extent of candy. I really wanted to get them fuzzy socks because they got some from a gift from somebody a couple years ago, and they are just not fitting anymore. So I got this 3-pack of kids fuzzy socks for $15, so $5 each for these 3. And then my son is in adult men's shoes, and so I got adult ones for him. These are giant. I don't know. maybe this just means they'll fit him for a few years, but anyways. So I think they're a little big, but they will do for him. I did pay $10 for these, so those were a little bit more expensive for him. Another thing that I got was at a consignment sale. There was a set of these 4 matching bracelets, and they were like so one's extra large, large, medium, small, and I was like, hey, that's perfect for my children. So they were $2, so 50 cents each child for these. And then we love the Pokemon cards in our house, and so one thing that my husband really wanted to put in their stockings was Pokemon cards. So I got 2 packs each for them, and wow, I don't know if you're going to be able to find any if you want to get Pokemon cards this year. It's like off and on, Pokemon cards just get bought up, and it's frustrating at times, but there was a lot the day that I went. I did not take all of them. There was a lot the day that I went and got these. Anyways, so 2 packs each, so that'll be $10 for each of the kids' stockings. And then the last common thing for them is an ornament. I always like to do an ornament for each of the kids, and when I was shopping early in the Christmas season, I found these little surprise ornaments. So I got the 3 girls Stitch because they all love Stitch, and I paid $8.50 each for these. And then I got a Minecraft one for my son. So those are going to be the ornaments that go in their stocking this year. And then there is an additional 3 things for each child I'm going to go over, and then like their total budget. So this is definitely more things than I usually do. Like I said, I collected some things from the beginning, so it is more than I usually do. I recognize. Anyways, so this was the first thing that I bought, and I completely forgot about for my son. So we went to like a park, and I know that these are dog toys, but we went to a park for like a baseball game, and there was one of these balls. Somebody had left it or something, and they played with this thing forever, and he was like, this thing bounces so well, it's so cool, I love it so much. And so right after that I was like, I'm gonna remember this, and I'm gonna put it in his stocking because that's a good stocking stuffer idea. So I found them. These were the exact ones, and I bought a 2-pack for $8 on Amazon. And then if you saw my what I got my kids for Christmas, I got him a pin board because he's super into pins right now. And I got this at a consignment sale earlier in the year. They're so cute. He loves Mario, and they're like snowmen of the Mario. And they're actually Nintendo pins. They're so cute. I got this, I want to say $1.50, but it may be $2, so I'm saying $2, but it wasn't more than $2 at a consignment sale. I don't have like an itemized receipt when I go to some of them, and I forgot to write it down right away. And then I got this huge pin. It's a big pin for $2 at a more recent consignment sale, and I was like, wow, $2 for this giant pin? Yes, please. So those are his 3 extra things, and his total for his stocking was $43.50. Oh, okay, actually, I even said $40, but so $43.50 for his. Then next we have our 8-year-old girl, and I had bought and saved this Stitch necklace. I want to say it was $8. I think that's what I wrote. $8 is what I wrote down, so I think. And I had bought this for another occasion, and I was like, nah, this will be perfect. I didn't end up using it, so I was like, this will be perfect for her stocking. So I saved it. Forgot about it. I know, don't do what I do. Write it down. Be better than me. I try to be good. But anyways, $8 for that. And then for each of the girls, I got them a headband because they're all loving those right now from Dollar Tree. So I paid $1.25 for this, although you know, you got to check the prices now because there are some things that are $1.50 and there's some things that are $1.75. Anyways, so, but I did pay $1.25 for this. And then another thing that I had packed away that I just, honestly, I have not used. I'm pretty sure I paid $10 for this thing, so I'm going to say $5 for her because I'm going to put a few in each, her and another child's. Anyways, are these little Hatchimals. They still love to play with these. I keep getting other things and I forget about them, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna use them. They're gonna be able to play with them with all of their other Hatchimals. We have one bin, they'll fit in it. It'll be fine. Okay, so I'll take some of these out and put them in her stocking. So the total for her stocking is $40.75. And then our third, who is a 6-year-old girl, I also got her a headband, and each of the headbands, I can't believe it, like, they're totally my girls, and so I was so excited when I found these. But so I got this one for her, $1.25, and then I'm also going to be putting some of the Hatchimals in there. And then her last thing is some little nail polish that I got on the stocking stuffer aisle for $1 at Walmart. Totally her right now. So because this was a cheaper thing, her total was only $34.25, so closer to the budget. And my last little one, who is a 3-year-old girl, I have also got her a headband. And then we were at GameStop at some point, you know, like we do, and they had some Squishmallows on sale, and this one was so cute. I was like, oh, it'd be perfect. $3 for this little owl Squishmallow. And then she loves Toy Story right now, and she got a big Buzz Lightyear as one of her souvenirs from Disney. And so I got this little Buzz Lightyear for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. So her total was only $32, so pretty close to the budget because, again, cheaper things. All right, moving on to me and my husband. I am going to start with the candy again. So we also do our little chocolate coins in the bag, so that's $1. And then I like to get nicer candy, although I got Kinder for my kids. Anyways, I'm excited with how they're going with the candy. I know in the past Lindt has done like those little bags that have 2 candies in them, but I'm liking this. It's gonna be able to fit in the stocking, and it has more candy, and this is really cute. This will fit in the stocking. I love it so much. So I wanna say I paid like $3 and $5, but I forgot to write down the prices individually. I said that I paid $9 total for the candy, and the coins are $1. Anyways, so I got these, one each for us, so that'll be for me, husband. And then I also do an ornament for each of us. I am collecting Harry Potter ornaments, and my husband is collecting, because I am giving them to him, game ornaments. He has a game room, and he agrees it'll be fun for me to eventually do like a small little tree with all of his game ornaments that I've been buying for him. It will be wonderful, and then I will eventually have a Harry Potter tree in our next house, and I am so excited. It won't be as big as our normal tree, but it'll be awesome with all of my Harry Potter ornaments. And this past year at a yard sale, I found a vintage suitcase trunk type thing, and it's gonna look amazing under my Harry Potter tree. $5. I paid $5 for it. Oh my gosh. Oh, anyways, that's off topic. I bought these last year, so I only paid like $8.98 for them, $9. I think there are more now. You might be able to find these two in the store, but I got this Butterbeer one and this PlayStation remote for my husband. And since we're a Pokemon card family, we're also going to be putting 2 Pokemon cards in my stocking and my husband's stocking, so $10 for those. And then I just got one other thing for each of us. I got this little cute clip for me when I was looking at the hair stuff for my children. I saw this and it has little oranges on it. It's so cute. It's so cute. For $1.25. And then I am going to get, I don't have them right now because I forgot to get them at the store. I'm gonna get like a couple packs of hot hands for my husband, probably like 3 packs for like $3, and then put those in his stocking because they're useful, they're small, and it's something extra, and it will be amazing. For my stocking, it was $29.25, and for my husband's it was $31 total. All right, that's it for today's stocking stuffer idea video. Maybe you got some ideas for you and your loved ones. Hopefully you got some entertainment seeing all the things. I know I think that videos like this are entertaining, so I mean, surely other people do too. Maybe not. Anyways, thank y'all again so much for watching. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful day.